You'd fit right in at the Iowa State Fair.
You think so?
Yeah.
I wear my
absolutely.
tight jeans, my big belt buckle.
Not your big belt buckle. I want you to wear the belt.
That's my big belt buckle.
That's your big
That's my big belt buckle with my tight jeans and the boots.
You got a
cowboy hat.
You got a Mastiff, don't you? Don't you?
Yeah, I got a Adronicus Mastiff.
A what Mastiff?
A Adronicus Mastiff. He's a special breed.
He's a special breed. I've never even heard of that kind of
Yeah,
Mastiff.
yeah. He's supposed to be the strongest dog in the world.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
See,
that's what I heard. You know, he's a nice dog. He's really smart though. He's a really good breed.
See, a couple years ago, you could have actually taken him to the fair too.
Oh, you can't do it no more.
No, I don't think they let dogs in the fair anymore.
Why don't let dogs in the fair no more?
I don't know if they had.
Well, I can't go to the fair.
Just pretend you're blind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right, huh?
Oh, that's very. Yeah,
Except for when a hot chick walked by.
Well, then you could smell it. You don't like the dog.
Hey, man, you knocked out Chuck. How'd that feel?
Well, my hand didn't bother me at all.
Good. Yeah.
You know, when I hit him, I barely noticed it on my hand because those gloves have so much cushion on them now. You know.
Yeah, those big 4-ounce gloves.
Those big 4-ounce gloves. You know? No, you know what? It felt pretty good because you know, it was, you know, hard training paid off real fast. You know, it was like one of the best feelings in the world to you know what I'm saying, avenge a loss. Oh, I didn't lose from the first time.
Now, yeah, you did. And after you beat Marvin Eastman, you did avenge that loss. That was your first loss, but it was your first fight too.
Oh, that was my first fight too.
That was your first fight.
My first professional fight.
And you lost. And that's a tough guy to fight for your first fight.
Yeah, man.
How'd that work that they pinned you up against a great fighter like him the first time?
And somebody backed out. They saw a picture of Marvin Eastman and got scared. And they backed out. And then
he's a big dude.
He's a big dude. And they told me he was a kickboxer. I was like, well, I'm going to just take him down. They didn't tell me that he was like
a great wrestler, too.
Yeah, they didn't say anything about that.
They lied to you.
So you started out as a wrestler, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I started out as a wrestler, but my wrestling was never that well because I was from, you know, I'm from Tennessee, you know, Memphis, you know, and I ain't started wrestling I was 17, so my wrestling wasn't that good. But my wrestling got a lot better now since I've been doing MMA than in high school.
Man, how old were you when you fought Eastman? You're only like 21?
Yeah, 21.
So you only had 4 years of wrestling behind you when you went into it as a wrestler.
Yeah. Yeah, so, couldn't even take him down.
So you used that motivation of losing to Eastman to come back, and I guess you probably knew that Chuck was, you know, Chuck was kind of building off that same motivation, right?
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So did that kind of inspire you to train a little harder for the Chuck fight, knowing that he had that extra motivation behind him? Was that something that you thought of at all, or?
Yeah, you know, I knew Chuck was gunning for me, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know how bad he wanted it, but, you know what I'm saying? But I trained really hard, but I knew in the back of my mind, I knew Chuck was, you know, when you get that type of winning streak, 7-winning streak, and you're knocking everybody out, knocking most people out in the first round, you can't believe your own hype a little bit too much. And I was planning on, in the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, he's gonna slack off a little bit because he's so good right now. And everybody thought that I was finished when I lost to Vanderlei and Shogun. Yeah. Everybody thought because I found Jesus that I fell off, but they didn't know that, you know what I'm saying, my training camp was what had fell off. I had, you know, the wrong people around me training, so I hired professional people, you know, professional fighters.
Who's your new trainer now?
Juanito Ibarra, the guy with the big thumbs and bad breath.
And the hat.
And the hat.
And the hat.
And the hat. Yeah.
So I saw.
You're not in here. He's not in here. Oh, okay. He didn't hear us, did he?
Didn't he kind of take a different approach with you in training on the second Liddell fight?
Yeah. I trained since I've been training with him. I trained boxing and I spar with like professional fighters. I spar with some professional boxers, some Muay Thai guys. I brought in Czech Congo from France, you know, somebody way bigger than Chuck, you know, to come whoop up on me and stuff, and it did well. It worked out well.
Well, I think that you kind of deked Chuck, too. After that Eastman fight, you came out and said, I need another fight. I liked that. And then, so do you think that kind of helped? Do you think Chuck underestimated you going into that fight? Do you think that just kind of that he kind of believed a little bit of the odds makers? And
oh, yeah. Now that it's all said and done, you know, everything worked out perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Everything I said, everything I did, everything worked out perfectly. I didn't want to come to Chuck's house acting all cocky. You know what I'm saying? Why am I going to come to his house acting like that? You know, that's Chuck's house. When he came to my house and pride, and he respected me. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, I look up to Chuck because after I fought Chuck the last time, he came and became one of the most famous fighters in the world. Chuck is loved, man. You
Yes, he
have
is.
no idea. Everybody loved Chuck.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You know what I'm saying? I look up to Chuck, and Chuck came and I started making millions.
He's
and
done a lot for the sport.
He does a lot
Yeah.
for the sport. Now he made me a millionaire overnight. so y'all don't know the feelings I got for. I love Chuck, man. Y'all have no
Well, on the
idea.
radio. That's pretty cool.
Man, that was
That was great.
honestly
Funny
an
guy.
honor to hang out with.
Funny guy, man. That's